Hi and welcome to episode 6 of Geek Legion of Doom's preview of upcoming limited edition Blu-rays, things like steelbooks, collector's versions and box sets. So let's get started. Well, we're going to start off with an anime first of all. This is actually going to be a French exclusive and it's Space Pirate Captain Harlock, and it has quite a nice little box set with loads of extra features and kind of bits and goodies that you're going to get on that one. There's a nice figure included as well, and this is exclusive to the Amazon France site. So if you're a fan of that, make sure you have a look at this. As you can see, it is quite splendid. Okay, so let's moving on. So we have a look at the steelbook version of Noah, which will be available from the German Amazon site. Next we have the Godzilla 3D steelbook, and this is a French version. Now, I did mention a German version previously, but this is a French version, and I think the art is finalised for this one, which was a little bit different to the German one. The German one was only a mock-up, so that may well end up being the same, but for now, that's what it is. Also from Germany, we have the Bang Boom Bang box set, which I believe is actually a kind of a German. So I have actually no idea what it is, but it looks quite a cool box set. So I sort of think I'd include it here. So this is quite a nice box set again with lots of goodies inside. From UK, we have a really nice Planet of the Apes collection. It's called Caesar's Warrior Collection, and essentially it will have all of the sort of Planet of the Apes movies, including the new Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and a lovely kind of quite a large bust of Caesar himself, obviously based on the kind of the newer sort of films. So I don't know if this is actually the kind of the finalised version. I think this is more of an artist's rendition, but I think it will probably look quite similar to that. One I'm actually most excited for, to be honest, is actually not a steelbook or necessarily a collector's version, but it is the Region B version of Fright Night. Now, this is the original 1988, I want to say, version, not the kind of Colin Farrell remake. And this was actually released in America. I think there was only something like 1,000 units of this kind of original Fright Night Blu-ray, and it kind of sold out pretty fast and goes for sort of silly money. And I always thought they may well end up having a kind of European version, and I was right. Here it is. So don't need to spend loads of money on the American version. You can now get the German version, which I believe is out middle of September 2014. Moving on, from Kimchi DVD, which is a Korean company which has kind of very sort of limited edition stuff. They actually have a really nice kind of exclusive version of the Perfume film. Now, they tend to go pretty fast and sell for a lot of money on things like eBay, because they do have very limited numbers, and this one has a kind of a very sort of nice lenticular sort of slipcase, which I believe is exclusive to that particular online retailer. Okay, now we're going to get back to the UK. We're going to have the Creature from the Black Lagoon steelbook. Now, this is actually a really nice artwork, I have to say. So it's very, very effective. The makeup looks surprisingly good, I think, for this kind of day and age. But it's a very striking steelbook, and I do like the look of it. So go check that out. Go back over to the States. Not exactly a kind of limited edition as such, although it does say a collector's version. I'm talking about Pumpkinhead. There's nothing really I don't think special about this. It is just a standard Amaray release, although it says a collector's version. But they are releasing a bunch of these kind of I guess 80s kind of horror films. And this one, I thought it has its kind of cult fan base, so I thought I'd give it a shout out. There's a few more of this type of film though, including Pumpkinhead too. So go check the Amazon US site out for that one. Obviously, that's going to be a Region A, however. So if you don't have a multi-region player or from anywhere other than America, you may struggle with that one. And then lastly, for this update, Zavvi have got the steelbook coming out of The Road, which is a kind of a post-apocalyptic, very kind of harrowing story. Very kind of minimalistic steelbook here. I've not actually seen this film, to be quite honest. So the steelbook, again, as I say, not a particularly amazingly exciting artwork, I've got to be honest, but the film is quite bleak, so I guess that's the point. Anyway, that's my update for this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you're going to intend to pick up any of these. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.